I just wanted to say something before this video starts. I've gotten like 10k subs in the past 24 hours. It's actually pretty incredible. I usually get around 700 to maybe 1,000 in 24 hours. So this is about 10 times that amount, and I definitely appreciate it, but I'm very confused here. Like, I have a question, because it seems that the majority of you have come from the video I made on the bio major, which has about 500,000 views in a couple of days, which is pretty crazy because most of my videos would get around 50k to 100k. So I just had a question. How the fuck did you find that video? Was it just in your recommended videos or something? Or did someone else talk about me and give me like a shout out or something and didn't tell me about it? Because I'd love to thank whoever is responsible for all of this. I'm just not quite sure what happened, to be honest. I'm thinking that something about the video just clicked with the YouTube algorithm and it just started promoting it or something like that. I don't know. YouTube's very weird like that. No one truly understands how it works. But I was just curious about what the hell is going on. So if you are one of those people that came here from that video, just let me know exactly how you found me or that video or whatever. Like, I'm kind of curious on like what the fuck happened, because I didn't think that video was anything super special for me or something. Like, I don't know really what happened, to be honest. I thought it was just one of my regular videos, but apparently not. So anyways, regardless, I appreciate you all being here. I was just curious about what the hell is going on. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So today we got another installment of the worst of YouTube. I guess now with a second episode, this is officially a series. I've only made one other video and it was on Prank Invasion. That was like 2 months ago or something, but this is gonna be the second video. So I guess, yeah, now this is officially a series on the channel. But I thought it was about time to make another video. This definitely caught my attention because a lot of people like to throw around the term the cancer of YouTube, right? That's a common term we've been hearing a lot recently. But if we really take a look at all the terrible content on this website, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great content on this website, but there's also a lot of terrible stuff on there, and we really try to determine out of all of that what is the true cancer of YouTube. Social experiments have to be somewhere near the top of that list, probably right after pranks and maybe right before Jacob Sartorius. I think they fit pretty well right around in that range. Actually, maybe even before pranks. Now, they might be worse than pranks now that everyone's kind of caught on that all these pranks are fake. I noticed that a lot of these guys started doing way more social experiments. Not that they didn't do them in the past, like they've been around for a while, but I noticed like once pranks started getting exposed, people started really switching over to that. But it's basically the same thing. It's still fake. But the problem I have with social experiments is not only are they fake, because let's be honest, they are just as fake as the pranks, but they are fake in two ways. Not only is the video itself fake, right? Like literally, the video is fake, these are paid actors, everything is fake about the video, but the YouTubers themselves are fake. And what I mean by that is they are not genuine with what they are doing. They always start the video out with some sad music, reading off some crime statistics or whatever stupid situation they manipulated for their video, or whatever group they're trying to exploit for their video, I should say. And they try to make this emotional connection with the audience, like, yeah man, you're such a good person, bro, good job on exposing the truth about society, man. Like, they literally try to act like they're some saint or something for making the video. It's really disgusting. Like, who the fuck actually believes that these videos are legit? I don't know who these people are that are believing that these are legit videos, but I want to know who they are. They have to be like the casual YouTube watchers, you know, the people that actually make accounts and subscribe to a lot of people and keep up with everything that's going on with YouTube. Those people, there's no way any of them believe that this shit is real. Or if you're one of those people and you believe this shit is real, bro, I don't know what to tell you. But I think it's more so the people who maybe don't really care about YouTube that much. Like, they might not even have accounts. They might just be browsing YouTube every once in a while or something, and they come across these videos. I think it's those people that think it's legit. At least I hope so. Like, I'd hate to think someone who actually like knows what's going on with YouTube would think these are real. But back to what I was talking about. These people don't give a fuck about whatever social issue they're trying to do. If they cared, they wouldn't exploit people in these videos, and that's assuming that even some of it is real. I don't know, the whole entire video might just be fake. But in a lot of these videos, they're exploiting children and homeless people and all sorts of stuff. Like, it's really just despicable videos. But the reason they make them is because they go viral super easily, and for some reason, people still share these videos thinking they're legit or something. I don't really know why. I think by now, most of the people in the YouTube community have realized that prank videos are fake, but for some reason people haven't really caught on to these social experiments also being fake. So I thought we should just take a look at some of the social experiments on YouTube, see what it's all about. Let's see how these great YouTubers are spreading awareness for all the problems in society, man. They are really making a difference in the world, or at least that's what they want you to believe. So I figured, why not start with one of the best channels on YouTube, the boys over at OcTV, right? Mo and E.T., Mr. Ethan Bradbury himself. Now I know H3 has already basically single-handedly destroyed their channel, so there isn't much work left for me to do here, but I did want to take a look at this specific video right here. We're just going to look at one of their videos. There's many I could choose, but I chose this one, The Freezing Homeless Child Social Experiment. Now I chose this one in particular because it has 21 million views, and if you look at the likes, there's mainly positive feedback. There's a lot of likes, not that many dislikes. So 21 million people saw this video and they're like, wow, what a great video, so inspirational, what great people to show us this. But in reality, we all know the Bradburys for who they really are. So let's go ahead and examine this video. Right away, it checks the first box, exploiting a vulnerable or innocent person. That is the first thing to do when you're making a social experiment. In this case, they're using a child. It's usually either a child or a homeless person. That seems to get the most views for this sort of thing. So the first box on the social experiment checklist is checked off. Let's go ahead and start the clip. Let's see if they have anything else. So right away, we can check off box number 2. They have the sad music playing in the beginning of the video to really try to play on the emotions of the audience. Now let me just give you a summary here of the video so you guys don't have to be put through the torture of watching this whole thing. Basically, they show you a couple minutes of people just ignoring this kid and walking by. Nobody's helping this kid. At the end of the video, another homeless man actually comes up to the kid, and he's the only person apparently who helps this kid out. So right away, we can check off the third box because they kind of got the 2-for-1 special here. Not only did they exploit a child, they also exploited a homeless man in the same video. They got the 2-for-1 special here. That is really a remarkable job. But basically, the message they're trying to portray here is, oh my god, can you believe that nobody helped this kid? And the only guy out of all these people, hundreds of people walked by for 2 hours, and nobody could help this guy except for another homeless person. What a terrible world we live in, right? That's the whole type of message they're trying to come across with here. But there's a couple problems here. Number one, the homeless guy in the video was probably paid or told to do that. I mean, I don't know for sure, but they have a history of faking stuff, and it's pretty likely that they told him to do that or even paid him. But number two, let's be honest here, okay? I refuse to believe that they sat there for 2 hours and not one fucking person helped this kid out. I think it's far more likely that somebody did help this kid out, probably multiple people, and they just didn't include that in the video because that doesn't fit their agenda. If they showed regular people helping him out, not just a homeless guy, no one would really care that much about the video. It's because nobody helped him out and only a homeless guy did. That makes the video go viral. That makes it a special video. But in reality, regular people probably did also help him and they just didn't want to show it in the video. And number three, even more so than all of that, because we don't really know all of that. That's just all what I'm assuming because it's common sense. But regardless, number three, this is actually true. We know this for a fact, is no one noticing that they made a fucking 10-year-old kid stand out in apparently 5-degree weather for 2 hours wearing a fucking trash bag. You can see him in the beginning of the video shivering. He's clearly suffering. Are we just gonna overlook the obvious child abuse that's going on here? Apparently, we're just gonna look past the child exploitation because the message of the video is just so touching and so amazing and also probably fake that we're just gonna ignore that they made this poor kid sit out there in the 5-degree weather. Like, that is disgusting, man. I don't understand how people are just letting this slide. Like, did no one notice that? Are we just ignoring that? Like, what's going on here? This video is a perfect representation of everything that is wrong with social experiments. Okay, actually we have a change of plans here. I was gonna do another example, but I see that we're already at 10 minutes, so if I do another example, we're gonna be looking at like a 15, 16-minute video, and I think that's just a little bit too long, so I think I'll just leave it at this example here. This was basically a perfect example. It had every key point that I wanted to bring up and talk about, so I think this pretty much got the job done. I think everyone knows what I'm talking about now. You can apply everything I talked about here to pretty much every other social experiment. Well, I don't want to say every other, but most other social experiments. All of this can be applied to that. So at the end of the day, I just want to leave you with this. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm perfect or I'm some sort of role model, saint, or nothing like that. But at the same time, I'm not pretending to be. That's my only issue here. If you're going to be a piece of shit, just be a piece of shit. Don't try to pretend that you're doing something good or whatever bullshit you're trying to pass off. We're not stupid, man. Or at least I'm not stupid, because there are some stupid people out there in the world. But I can see clearly what you are doing, and hopefully now so does everyone else. So anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.